Good evening, guys. We are going out today. I'm going to have dinner with my friends and then we might do a bit of boogling a bit later on. I'm trying to wear green for the night and I'm feeling the vibe. So we're going to have hot pot tonight. And I remember going to this place with some of my other friends and the food was amazing. So I'm excited to take some of my other girlfriends here and we're having hot pot sushi. Your girl is so hungry. Today, I went to the gym and you know what I did? Straight after, McDonald's opposite, grabbed 3 meals, rammed it down my goddamn fat throat. That gym was a bit of a waste. I don't know if I've mentioned to you guys, but I've got exciting news. I'm going to Hawaii in February. So exciting. I feel like I need to get my body right. All these McDonald's scuffing down my throat is not doing me any good. So I've been trying to wake up every single day at 5, get to gym around about 7 a.m, do at least an hour and a half of exercises. So far so good. 1 week down, we're still on track. I've got around about maybe another 3 weeks left until I go to Hawaii. You guys need to keep me accountable because I am fucking up all the way. On a Saturday and I still went to the gym, pat on the back. I did not apply any fake tan and I feel a bit naked right now. When I come back from Hawaii, it's all gonna be all natural tan, baby. I need to get out of the house. I'm running late as per usual. We're counting down the days. I've got nearly enough 2 weeks left until I'm traveling. So your girl's doing all her prep for the holiday. I've been going to exercise every single day, but I thought I need a little bit of help. No matter how much I exercise, I've been doing consistently. I'm very, very proud of myself. I've been going to gym every single freaking day for the last 2 weeks and a half. Even though I'm on this fitness journey, I could do a little bit of help. I previously taken you guys on a journey with me to get fat injections on my chin to get rid of this double chin. Because you can't target fat loss, there's certain fats that's really stubborn to get rid of. That double chin is like on my last nerve. So we are going this evening to get my chin done. I plan to do this today because I've got 2 weeks until I travel. I need the swelling to go down. I'm going to be looking ugly for the next couple of days. We've got Sabrine here. Hi guys. Being a practitioner, she's been doing my chin. It's a very simple procedure. A few injections here and there and you're ready to go. I'm not painful whatsoever. We are going to get started. I've just arrived home from my little session. Look how swollen my neck is. Ooh, this does not look cute. It has to look worse before it gets better. I feel a bit insecure to leave the house today. I haven't gone to the gym, but technically I shouldn't. Hopefully the swelling will go down tomorrow. I'm gonna get something to eat. I made chicken and sweet corn soup. We're gonna tuck into that and then I need to edit. Work never stops. Good morning. I am so tired. An update regarding to my chin. Look at that chin action, girl. I feel very paranoid this morning going to the gym. Today is one of those days where I do not want to go. And it's also Chinese New Year. You feel like when it's a new year, you should just be relaxing, girl, but no. We're gonna get our little gym session in. I'll feel proud and I'll feel good after the little session. Prior to the gym session, that little motivation that I need right now. Even when you don't feel like doing it, just do it, girl. You're gonna feel so, so much better. But hey, look, I got my AirPods. First time trying it today. Amazing. I was worried that it will fall off, feel really uncomfortable. No, these are like bad bitch vibes. I got the AirPod Pro. The only thing that I'm concerned about is losing them. I already struggle to find where they are. Imagine these little 2 tiny little things. Gonna make our way to the gym. And today we gotta dress the dogs up because it's Chinese New Year. Sammy gave us some awesome Chinese outfit for the dog, so we need to drag that out. This is the only one occasion I get to wear it. Then we're also going round to my sister's later on. My body's aching. I'm feeling sorry for myself, but we are going to get it. Does this look so sexy? Yada 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 yada. Oh gosh, you're giving them angles. You need your own dating profile. My first day back at work after 2.5 months of being out of office. Coronavirus is hopefully over. It means I'm returning back 1 day a week because I'm on this new regimen where I'm going to the gym every day. Your girl was dedicated and woke up at 4 a.m. That missing now though, girl. I still want to get in my gym session and I find myself being a lot more productive and I feel so much more proud of myself if I get my gym session in the morning. Let me update you regarding my chin situation. It's still there. It's still hanging on. But hopefully by early next week this will be gone because the following week your girl's going to Hawaii. Today's an exciting day. we are going to see my favourite person of all time, Leah from Masters Aesthetics. In preparation for my little getaway, I need to keep everything nice, neat and tight up here. We're going to Leah to review our face and see if there's anything that she can do and do little touch-ups to ensure that I'm fresh for my little getaway. The plan is for her to review my face. I feel that I need a Botox top-up. That's been around about 3 months now. She's also going to review the scarring on my nose and then also have a look at my lips and see if a touch-up is required. I am so excited. Whenever I go to Leah, I know that I'm in safe hands and she always takes good care of me. I feel that my face has gone through a little transformation. Like the scarring on my nose, it's literally practically disappeared. I am so happy with the results. My lips, I am in love with them. They are the perfect shape. I'm obsessed with them. Maybe I can go a little bit bigger. Let's see what Leah says. I'm gonna leave it in her professional opinion to see what I need done. Some nip tuck here and there. I'll take you guys along with me. As we age, we need to keep everything, you know, up there. There's no one better than Leah to do it. We're going to the Brentwood location today. The salon is so cute. Look at the pink vibe. We're numbing up the face. I'm putting threads on the top of my nose bridge to help with the scarring. Leah has noticed a little unevenness on one side of my lip, so we're just topping that up. We're just inserting the threads. This looks a bit crazy, but the result is amazing. So if you've got any scarring, this really helps them build collagen. So we're just doing a bit of Botox. Little tiny little needle pricks. I want it to be smooth as a baby's bottom. This is straight after the treatment. I love the shape of my lips. She's done like a little upturn, so the corner of my lips look like it's really smiling. I have just arrived home. I am so shattered. So last night I went out, got home at 8 AM, left the house at 10 AM. You can imagine how tired I am. This is what the swelling looks like so far. So I had some threads done on my nose and oh my God, it already looks amazing. Leah advised me it's gonna really help with my scarring. It naturally forces your body to build collagen. Originally, I thought I was gonna put filler in there, but she said that filler will make everything more wider while doing threads will actually be my own body that's producing and doing the recovery. I'm so happy that I've got someone that knows all the ins and outs regarding to scarring, skin, remaining youthful. She said that I only needed baby Botox because I didn't have strong lines. I'm loving the results so far. My lips, it's still swollen, girl, but looking good. The shape that she does is just impeccable. Girl is going to go straight to bed. Good morning, guys. It's a Monday morning. All the things I said I would do over the weekend, I did not do nada, nothing, zero. Last night, I could not sleep. I woke up at around about 3 AM in the morning. 3 AM, like what the hell? Look at these nails, they're terrifying. I really need to get my nails did before I go on holiday. So I've got an appointment with Sammy this Wednesday. I'm even embarrassed to say, your girl still got her Christmas tree up and it's February. My life is all over the place at the moment. I said I was gonna get my shit together over the weekend. That clearly didn't happen. I went out. After you go out in your mid-30s, it takes you a whole long weekend to even recover. I still feel like I haven't even recovered. And I went out on Friday. And some people are messaging me, I know you're living your best life, but when is your story time regarding to your second part of your dating gonna be out? So we're gonna have a little shift in our arrangement. So I'm gonna upload this video first, preparing for my holiday, because we're going to Hawaii on Friday. That video regarding to my dating life will go up while I'm in Hawaii. And when I come back from, there'll be a vlog regarding to my trip. And that'll be the schedule. I have another little mini story that I want to tell you. And I don't know why I've been so impulsive lately, and something is like going on, like mentally. I don't know what it is. I was thinking to myself, I won't feel that excitement and, you know, that tingling feeling inside your belly in such a long time, especially at my age, but I feel the tingling feeling again. I don't know whether it's fanny flatters, but whatever it is, it's playing on my mind for the last 3 days since Friday. You guys may have not known because I don't think I mentioned to you, but on Friday, I went out. Because the week has been a Chinese New Year celebration, we went out the week before that, last Friday, I went to celebrate Chinese New Year. And they had another party last Friday to celebrate the end of Chinese New Year. It was such an ad hoc thing. I wasn't planning to go to the second party. And in the first party, I met a younger guy that I thought, okay, he was cute. You know, he was looking after me. We kept in contact. But when I think about it, I'm like, he's 29, girl. You can't be a cougar. You can't go there. And men mature later in life. I am not opposed to a younger guy, but if I'm saying younger, maybe 3 to 4 years younger, I can deal with like maybe 32. But when you're hitting on 29, not even hitting their 30s yet, I'm like, that's just going a bit... No, not even for me. I need to get that out of my headspace. We went out on Friday. My friend, the one that I met the following weekend, he also was going to the event as well, so it was really nice seeing him. Me and 2 girlfriends and a guy friend decided to go to this party. And it's an Asian rave. I always say to myself, I'm never going to go to these Asian raves again, and yet every single time I find myself going there. The problem with Asian raves is they're for the younger crowds, because I used to go when I was in my 20s, and now I'm in my mid-30s. Bitch, why are you still there? I feel so old. It's so embarrassing. So I was like in the queue, and you know when you have to go in and you have to scan your ID card? The girl before me scanned her ID card, and when you scan it in, automatically it appears your age. It calculates it on the screen, and her one said 22. I was next in line, bopping, and I put in my freaking ID and bop up 36, and I'm just like, oh. Makes me reevaluate my life. But hey, we're there now. We're going to have a good time. I am all about going there, dancing, maybe do a bit of innocent flirting, because I know all the men in there won't be in my category. That's why I tend to go to mix events now, because there's an older crowd. I'm more attracted to Caucasian men. One thing I have to say, one of the best nights I've had in such a long freaking time. I'm like thinking to myself, I'm definitely coming back now. It was so much fun. The reason why it was extra fun, I kind of met someone that I thought, wow, could it be you? In this club, there's like multiple rooms that's available. We was hanging out in the main room, and it was much more lively. The music was my vibe. But then my favourite DJ, his name is Corey. Follow him. He plays at all the Asian nights, and his music is just so good. Later on, he was DJing in the other room that I wasn't feeling the vibe originally. But when he was DJing, I was like, oh my God, I'm in my element. I need to go in there. Shake, bop it, twerk, and throw some shapes on the dance floor. One of my friends knew someone that had a table in that area, and I was like, ooh, you can't say no to that. And surprisingly enough, when we approached the table, the guy that had the table was also a friend of mine. I wouldn't say no, that I know him really well. In my clubbing days, when I used to go like 2 or 3 times a week, he used to be one of the club promoters. He was in like the scene of clubbing. It's been like at least 5 or 6 years that I haven't seen him on the radar. You know, he had a thing for my friend, Sammy. Sammy's just fucking hot property. All the men are after her. You know, in the Asian scene, they like short, petite girls that are very cute. She's got a sexy vibe and a cuteness to her, which is so in the Asian guys' like realm of things. And I'm like just not the Asian guy's fantasy. He's like introduced me to his friend. The first impression I got of his friend, you know, there was a bit of a swag about you. He was not Asian. Taller than the rest. But I didn't think much of it. I was just like, hi. So much to drink, I would zone the F out. He was nice, he was cute, but not like my typical type that I go for. I could tell that he had a little lingering look, longer than what he's supposed to. But I didn't interpret it in a negative. And it's always flattering. I was feeling kind of hot and cute that night. My friend that I met the previous night, dancing, he was getting us drinks. He's such a nice guy. Because I was hanging out with him most of the night, it kind of gave off the vibe that I'm with him when I'm not with him. People could interpret it as he's my man. Around about an hour to the end of the night, I was walking outside to get some fresh air, and then I had a tap on my back. Turning around, and it was the guy that was at the table. I want to say hi, but before I start, I just wanted to ask, you know, the guy that is hanging out with you, is he your man? I was like thinking, sorry, who? Oh, no, that's not my man. He's just a friend. You know, I just don't want to step on anyone's territory. I'm not that type of person, but I just have to say, you are beautiful. I would love to get to know you. I wasn't expecting that, and he's not my usual vibe, but the way he came across, it was so gentlemanly, and you can tell he's a smooth operator. I was still iffy. I was, you're cute, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. I don't know if I'm in that space. I don't think in my head this is a potential place to meet anyone, because it's not the scene. At a bar, it may be a different thing. At a club, you're bopping, you're thotting, you're shaking it up. You're not thinking of that. I kind of just left it. Still in that stage where I'm like, I don't know if I like you or whatever it is. It was nice to get a bit of attention, not gonna lie. Later on the night, one of my girlfriends, she got so freaking wasted. We're gonna take her to the toilet, hold up her hair while she's vomiting all over the place. No, this is KO. Even though I want to dance, I still want to be there. I'm still in my element, I'm still in the vibe, I have priorities. Okay, girl, let me lift up your hair, let you vomit, let's take you home, even though I don't want to leave. Also, that was approaching around about 3 o'clock, so the lights start brightening up. I'm like, okay, perfect timing. So we sat her down, we was getting her water, and one of the bouncers came. Your friend is so out of it, she's so drunk, we're taking her out upstairs, but let me go and get her jacket. Got all that sorted. When I was about to leave, someone like grabbed my arm, and it was the guy that was at the table. Would you mind exchanging numbers? Still don't know if I like him or not. I don't give out my number, but how about we exchange social medias? You know me, I never really want to exchange my number if I'm not definitely interested. I would only exchange my social media if I think, oh, I'm not really interested. And let me tell you the reason why. And I don't normally give out my social media as well, unless I don't think that I like you that much. I say a lot of bullshit on my social media. I don't know if I want that person to see all that, because I was thinking in my head I wasn't that interested. You can see all that bullshit. I ain't got nothing to hide, nothing to lose. Let me exchange my social media. He was like, give me your name. And he was about to enter it to his phone. And I was like, okay, how about you give me your social media? I gave him my phone and he typed in his name and he clicked add. And I was about to leave and he was like, I know you don't know me very well, but can I ask for a favour? And I looked at him, I was like, a favour? I barely know you. It depends what you're asking for. I don't know why I had so much of an attitude. I was thinking in my head, who do you think you are? Clearly, freaking too wasted. What he said to me was, you know what, I don't ask for much, but can you promise me one thing? When you get home, can you message me and let me know that you're home safe? Say that again. Oh my God, instantly. I love a guy that knows how to take care of their women. I love a guy that checks up on me to see how I'm doing. I love a guy that pays attention. I love a guy that wants to ensure my safety. Instantly, baby, green flags. Sure. I've got people calling me right, left and centre. The ambulance was there. We're not letting you leave unless you order an Uber. The Uber was like 5 minutes away. We had to be out in the cold while we're waiting for her Uber. And then she started vomiting all over the place outside. I don't know why Tatiana came out on Friday, because I did not wear a thick jacket. And if you know British weather, it is freaking freezing. And I was wearing like a little tiny crop jacket and barely a piece of fabric that was keeping me warm. So Sammy, she had like the most fluffiest, like furriest, long, big jacket. Like, it looked so cozy. And I was just like sitting there squatting, proper Asian woman on the floor. It was not a cute situation. And then my friends that had the table, including the guy that I exchanged details with, was outside standing next to us. Is your friend okay? And they stayed with us and they wanted to wait for us to ensure that she gets a cab home. Really nice guys. And then the guy came up to me. He was like, sorry, I have something to ask you. Yeah, sure. Not thinking much. Is your page your fitness page? And I was like, her fitness page? I think you got me mixed up with someone else. And guys, how embarrassing. I got freaking caught out. Obviously, I must have done some freaking stalking on this fitness page. On Instagram, you can toggle between different pages if you've got multiple different pages. And if you know about my previous story time, I've got like a Finsta account where it comes out when I want to stalk people and I don't want people to know that it's my account, and I view their stories and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what I was doing, but somehow it was on that account. And then when I asked him to add in his details, and it was on that fucking Finsta account, and he must have thought, clearly you don't look like you're into fitness. How could this be your fitness account? And this fitness account is so freaking fake and it's so fake that it's only got one photo and it's a photo of a logo. And he was like, this is the only account that added me as a friend around about 2 minutes ago, so I'm thinking it's only you. Oh, yeah. I had to confess up, guys. How embarrassing was that? I ended up giving him my real account. Now he knows that I'm a crazy little stalker on the side. This is not a good impression. Eventually, the cab came and we was about to order our own Uber to get home. And the guy friend that I known from the table, he was like, do you want to go to an after party? It is now 3:30 a.m. in the morning. And Sammy's got work the next day. Oh no, this is not a good idea. But hey, I've got all the time in the world. I'm just thinking of Sammy's sake. But we was having so much fun. We were still in, you know, that vibe that we still wanted to be out. And now it wouldn't do any harm. And then my friend was like, oh, I've got 2 cars, you know, you can jump in. There's a little backstory to this. There was this other guy that one of my friends knew, and he was fucking smoking so hot. Not my typical guy, because he's quite petite. Petite is not a nice word to say about a guy, right? He is quite short. I want tall because I'm quite a wide, big girl, and I need someone that, you know, cradles me, make me feel nice and secure. He came up in his car and he had a nice car. And my friend was like, okay, just get in this car. And then we opened the door and he had bare of his friends sitting in the back and there was obviously no space for me and Sammy. And we was like thinking, fuck, okay, we should go home. And he was like, oh, just don't worry, I've got another car. And he showed us across the road. You know, pull up was this nice freaking Mercedes. And I was like, oh, this is nice, little Uber. And then he opened the car door. And what do you know? It's the freaking guy that asked for my digits. The guy that found out that my Finsta account was driving this car. I was just like, you got shmoney. You are quite cute. I guess I'll spend a bit more time with you. This is where it all happened for me. Banter in the car. And I was thinking to myself, oh, there is a sort of fineness about you that I didn't notice before, but baby, I'm noticing now. He was just so smooth. You know, there's some people that can come across really desperate, talk too much, but he was just so calm. His voice was like so zen. There's something about you. They like you, but they're so overly confident. I'm so used to guys that throwing themselves at me, but this guy, he wasn't doing that. Keeping his distance, talking. I don't know, there was just so much sexiness in the room. I kind of like you. We end up going to this club called Lord. And this club was like an after party club that people go to. It closes at like 6 a.m. in the morning. It was only like a little short, like 20-minute car journey. But we was like queuing in the queue and it's so freaking cold. And Sammy was like in that warm jacket. So I'm hugging Sammy from behind. I'm just cradling her because I'm so freaking cold. I wanted to have body warmth. Next thing I know, I felt an arm over my shoulder cradling me. And I looked behind and it was the guy. Oh my God. It was the most sexiest moment I've ever felt in such a long time. Nice, tall, strong, and that big muscle arms just wrapped around you. It made me feel so safe and secure. I could get used to this. There's something about this guy. I wish I backed up my ass to feel what is behind his body contour. That moment was instant panties drop where the fanny flutters were like going like, hello, I'm over here, touch me, feel me, make me feel good. Anyway, we got inside the club. It was a vibe, it was a scene. My friend, he knew people from the scene. We had a little table. It was really quiet when we first arrived. Then after, it got so packed. It's just too crowded and there's too many women competing over these damn tables. Girls, you can have them. Take your pick. I'm going somewhere else. I pulled Sammy to the front of the DJ dance floor and then someone grabbed my hand and was, do you want to come to VIP? Yes, please. The VIP was behind the DJ booth. We were just like bopping and twerking in that area, having a good time. Whilst we was up there, he was like offering me pizza or drink. It was a nice little scene to be in. But on my mind, I kept thinking of the guy. He's down there, he's sitting there. I could be entertaining that. Even though it's like a vibe up here, my thoughts was down there. I'd rather be down there. But Sammy, come on, let's go. We ended up going back to the damn table with all the fucking girls. Then we've done a bit of swaying, a bit of moving, a bit of twerking, talking for a little bit. And what time are you leaving, girls? Oh, we're gonna leave in a bit. We feel a bit tired already. Do you need a lift home? I can drop you guys off. I was about to plan to get an Uber. I was just like, oh my God, this is a true gentleman. Instantly, I'm like, Sammy, we gotta go. I was so drunk. I was saying some crazy stuff inside the car. I can't remember. Already, when I'm not drunk, I already talk so much shit. And when I'm drunk, boy, it's a different story. It was so much fun. We had like around about 40 minutes drive to Sammy's place. And there, Sammy obviously fallen asleep. And me and him, we was just talking. We was just laughing. It was such like a little fun journey. By the time we got to Sammy, I was feeling so energized that I still wanted to talk to him. My journey is about to come to an end. I have to leave. Sammy was like, I'm gonna go upstairs, go sleep. You stay here and talk. And he was like, yeah, stay. I'm not done with you. Yes, you guessed it. Your girl stayed behind. It was around about 5:30 a.m. when we dropped off Sammy. And I stayed there and talked until 7 a.m. We talked about relationships. We talked about communication. And then when I left, we didn't exchange numbers either. He's got my social media. It's been 3 days since I haven't heard from the dude. And now I'm like, why do I feel like I'm going through a heartbreak when I'm not even in a relationship? Oh gosh. And I keep thinking of this dude now and he hasn't messaged me. I hate the fact that I exchanged my social media because the next day I literally came home and I had an hour sleep and I had an appointment for the next day. I had to go and get my filler done. He saw all the fakeness. He's not interested. I was like talking to the girls yesterday. The girls like, message him, message him. I message him. Still, 24 hours later, haven't heard nothing. He hasn't even seen the message. That's my little mini story. To be continued. I don't know if he's going to message me or not. He sounds like a very busybody. Whatever it is, I'm not his priority. 3 days on. Dun, dun, dun. To be continued. An update regarding to my lip. Can you guys see it's still really swollen? But I love the shape of my lip. The thread is like doing wonders to see the improvement of the scarf. She said I should do the thread every 3 to 6 months. The confidence that she's brought me in the last couple of months has been out of this world. I can't thank her enough. I'll ensure to add all her details down below. I need to get up and go to the gym. It's 6 a.m. But if I don't speak to you guys before I go on holiday, just to let you know, I am leaving on Friday. We are packing. We are ready. As you can see, I've arrived in a new location. But because I didn't end my vlog, I thought I'd tune in and just say thank you for watching this vlog. I'm going to end it here and we're going to continue on this journey on my next vlog. Make sure you like, subscribe and follow, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.